Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. I received a tutorial request. Someone told me that he wants to create two numbers, a Java program which creates two numbers, but it should print out the biggest, then after it prints out the smallest, regardless which one came first. So now guys, we're gonna start doing that program. We're gonna use this time, we're gonna use NetBeans, and this is gonna be Java. So we create this program quickly, so that it was a school project anyway. I'm doing it maybe, and you know assignments always are being made, are being created every day. They ask almost the same questions, so that's why I say I'm gonna do this. But also the requirements are it should use a J option pen. So then gonna go click here and say create new project. It's gonna be Java project, leave it like that, say next. I'm gonna call it to numbers get big first. Okay, we're gonna call that our project like that. Then you say okay, next. Okay, we're creating this. Okay, first of all, you have to know our numbers. What do they need? We need to initialize new or declare three numbers. Then we need to import a class, swing class, the one's gonna help us to get the J option panel to work. So now what you do, you come inside here, and then you do what you import. We're gonna say import space javax, gonna be javax dot swing dot J option pan. So some people use scanners, it's okay, but this time we're gonna use J option panel, and we say enter. So this is the one we're gonna help us to request what we want to request. So now we're gonna come inside here, and we say what do we need. We wanna initialize those numbers, the one I told you we need num1, num2, and also the small and big. We need to initialize 3 of them, 4 of them. So I'm gonna say int num1. We're gonna say int num1, num1, not into int num1, number 1, which means this is gonna be the number 1. We'll say okay, int num2, then we call it here, then we say then what's gonna be called small and big. So we're gonna say int big num equals to 0, int big num equals to 0, okay, equals to 0. Then we say int small num equals to 0 2. Okay, we're gonna say 0, then we say enter. After entering, it gives us an error because we didn't put the semicolon there. So now we in the main class anyway, we're done with that. So after doing that, then we're gonna talk about our J option panel. Then we do what, which is gonna ask for us number 1, number 2, all that thing. Okay, so I'm gonna say int num1 equals to J. It's gonna be J option. We're gonna say J option panel. Okay, dot input dialog, because we want to ask the input, not property. It should be input dialog, but not input, not now, because we have to convert it then, because we have to say something like integer dot pass int, integer dot pass, let's say dot pass. You take the suggested because we're gonna run away from making errors, which is good. Dot pass pass, okay, pass int, you select that. So inside, this is a function, then inside you're gonna then call the j option panel, j option, then we see, let's see, okay, dot, it should say show input dialog. Show should be small letter, show input dialog, the first one. Then now you're gonna say now, then say enter number 1. So but outside here, so first close it, we don't have any errors. Say enter number 1, or no, it's gonna say enter first number. Okay, so we're asking the system to enter first number. We have a problem here. We click here, split segment, replace type with var. Oh no, we have a problem which is gonna give us simple trouble, but we're gonna work on that. What can we do? What could be the problem? Input dialog, enter. No, we don't have this. Believe we don't have that. This works on the okay. Since we don't have that, we need to be 1 2 1 2. Input dialog, integer. Now we don't need to get this also. It has to be num, because we already what initialize it already. So was declared already. Sorry guys, so we're gonna copy and paste. So then here, after copying and paste, we're gonna say num2. This is gonna be num2. We asking we declare this is the one which is gonna give you, ask for you number 1. So, and it's gonna identify number 1, which is this. Then it's gonna do number 2. That's why I say second number here. Okay, this line is gonna ask number 2, this line is gonna ask number 1. Understand? Okay, after that, what next? So now that's when we're gonna start dealing with our if statements. So now we're gonna say the if. We're gonna ask if this number is this, then do this. If this number is this, then do this. Understand? So that's the thing. So since you understand that we have all whatever we need to get, we're gonna start using the conditions, which we're gonna use if, the if. Okay, then we're gonna go there and say our if statement starts with if number 1, which is gonna be this. We copy this. If number 1 is greater than number 2, which is this. Okay, once you put in those numbers, first they are stored now. Then after storing them, all of them, so the program remembers, because first of all we get 1, then we get 2. Then we tell the program that if number 1, because it's the one which put in first, is greater than number 2, what do? Then we say, then big number, so num2 big number equals to num2. We understand? So it means the biggest number equals to num1. If that's the case, then get me. So then we say okay, then else. So if the condition is not met, then else. What else is else? Then we say that else small number equals to num1. So we got this, we get that, and we put that and say small number, which is going to be small number equals to. So simply means if this guy number 1 is greater than number 2, if we say if number 1 is bigger than number 2, simply means big number equals to 2. So we assign now big number to be 2, to be 1, because it's bigger than 1. So but if this number is bigger than number 1, the first number which is put in is smaller than number 2, then simply means it's gonna be small. Okay, it's no more big. So we're gonna create another condition which gonna say the same thing. We're gonna say if, okay, let me create this. We say if num2 is greater than num1, then what else? Then we're gonna say big number then equals to num2. Same logic. Okay, then we go down and say else what else? Okay, else small num equals to num2. Okay, done. Simple, done. Unless if there's something else you want. So now after doing that, then we're going to print out. So when do we print out, where do we print out, okay, and how do we print? So that's the only question we're gonna say. So we only print after all these conditions are what passed through. The program is gonna look into that, all of that. So now we're gonna print here, whereby we're gonna say j option panel. We're gonna first print, okay, dot show message dialog, okay, message dialog. Then inside here, that's when we're gonna say null. Then you can use a scanner, you can use whatever you do, and then here we're gonna put we're gonna first print out the big number. You remember now we're not printing any number 2 whatever, because it's being represented. So now in the second, after that also you immediately print the small number, because they say we have to display the first number first, then we display the second number, the small one. Okay, not the second number necessarily, it's the small number, big and small. After that, small. Okay, that's fine. And guys, we done with our program. Now we're gonna go to testing. In programming, you never say I'm 100%. We only have to test the program to know what's going on. Understand? That's all. So if you can do that for yourself, then it's fine. So once we've done with that, now the real thing is to test. Let's test. Okay, it's gonna ask us for number 1. Say please enter the first number. First number we're gonna say is gonna be 89. Then say okay, please enter the second number. Let the second number be 100. Then say enter. We want, you see 100 is the biggest, now 89 is the smallest. You can see. Okay, wow, that's super good. So now we can, okay, that is fine, because now by this time the second number was the biggest, so it's the one which came first. So now let's make the first number to be the biggest, then second number the smallest. Okay, 67, that's the first number. Then the second number is gonna be 10. Then you say enter. You say 67, then 10. Okay, you understand? 67 which came first, then 10 is the last one. Can we test again? So this time we're gonna make the last number to be big, the first number to be small. 12, that's the first number. Then another number is called 13. So 13 should come out first, then 12. Okay. Hi guys, that's gonna be the end of our tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna put a link in the description below for you guys to understand. And since I'm gonna put the link in the description below, I was gonna put the entire code, but you know what, the YouTube does not allow some characters when you post in the code. So I'm gonna put what, the link to go to copy this code, all of it. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. If you want any Java tutorial, please talk to us. PHP tutorial, HTML, CSS, MySQL, whatever, please talk to us. We're gonna respond to you. This was it's a delayed tutorial anyway. It was an assignment, But anyway, I've seen that it's better we do what we do it. Maybe it's gonna help somebody else on the way. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.